I remember the flowers. There were so many flowers. And I remember everyone kept saying the word celebration like it was a party, but there were no birthday hats or cake. I would have remembered if there was cake. Most of all, I remember the golden cross that swung from the swing set of his neck, pushed as gently as his breath on the last day we said good morning to a man that would, waking every morning, hold the hands of familial ties together. That's what I call a celebration. This is a dedication, a dictated citation of a life lived for the sole purpose of the elation of others and the selection of memories made as moments as the momentum to the fire-burning pyres of the dampening amnesia-riddled brain in which I live. I dedicate this to the ghosts woken from storybook slumber off the pages of books I gave stolen tears to. Now I'm giving them ears to hear me dedicate a life to dedication. You see, what I remember most is my mother asking if we want to see him one last time. And I said, no. I would rather remember the donuts he would buy for us every Sunday after church. When my grandmother asked about his cholesterol, he would say, they're for the children. And after we had tucked into our own sprinkle-covered wonders, he would swallow each one whole like an alligator when she wasn't looking. My grandpa loved donuts like he loved Cambodia. When I was 5, going on 23, and teachers asked me where my grandparents lived, I would reply with a finger to the sky. Heaven, they would say. With sorry eyes and an apology scraping against their lips. An airplane, I would say. You see, my grandparents were always traveling to toolshed hospitals and rubbish-tip orphanages, and we believed they were born with their heads in the clouds on the wings of giant 747s that never came down. Their house in the sky flew them to the worst of the worst, where they would give presents to the children with sympathetic words and change. Sustainable change and kindness. Every one of their eyes in the family slideshows were beautiful. 7 years old, I would stare through the glass into the suffering only seen in picture frames, and I swear their eyes were glowing, and I knew that they had known my grandfather's smile and warm embrace. You see, charity, the church, traveling and family, that was his life, but giving to people was his legacy. He was Peter Pan. Third world countries were his Neverland, and while he was gone, we missed him, but when he came back, he would preach to the choir, share donuts like hugs, give gifts like love, waking up before the sun to dedicate his life to the stories unsung, and straight on till morning. And though I have spent a lifetime figuring out who I am, now all I want to be is Peter Pan, looking for the lost boys in the picture frames, Tinker Bell by my side, fairy dust in my eyes, and a shadow that follows, telling me how to carry a golden swing set. I still dream of the stories he would tell, traveling to the orphanages of Cambodia, the rubbish tips of India with suitcases of supplies, and the airport security would ask why, and with a smile that held the world together, he would say, they're for the children. The time ticking on his watch, golden cross swinging, toothy smile grinning. They're for the children.